Hi Libra, welcome to your astrology forecast for February. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website at www.newagesoracle.com. And I do astrology forecasts, and I use the transits, and I also do progress charts, as well as doing like psychic tarot readings as well. Right, so with Libra, we've got the Sun moving into the 5th house of entertainment, creative outlets, fun and enjoyment, love affairs, romance, and that's in the sign of Aquarius. And this will give you a sense of love of life. You know, you will want to be noticed, especially around creative talents, and you're going to be highly competitive. So anything related to arts, music, acting, sports, whatever your creative outlet is, you're going to achieve something. So we've also got Pluto in Aquarius in the 5th house as well. So this will actually bring in a love connection that is very, very intense. You're likely to have a past life connection with this person, and they're likely to be a twin flame connection as well with this person. There is a snag there, where there is always a snag with Pluto. There could be a complication around this connection. Usually what happens, they're in a serious relationship with somebody else. So it could feel that it's just going to be like this wild love affair together. But at the same time, you've got this soul karmic tie together. So they will be unavailable emotionally because they're in another relationship. But at the same time, you'll have this very, very strong, deep connection, like you've known each other before. And also with Pluto being in the 5th house, you're going to be much more sexually attractive. You're going to have more energy, more confidence, determination, and you'll be able to express yourself more, and this potential with this creative outlet as well. So that's showing very, very strongly. And you'll also much more spiritually aware, and this will allow you to believe more in your spiritual side, and you'll come to this point, you'll reach this point where you're going to just be a better version of yourself. You're going to be more, you're going to feel more that you're your own person. Right, so, and then we've got Mercury again in the sign of Aquarius. Mercury, the planet of communication, enters the 5th house on the 5th of February. So this is going to make you quite fun-loving with your communication. You're able to tell jokes. People are going to think you're really funny. So that's all good. And then we've got Mars again in the sign of Aquarius going into the 5th house. And that's on the 13th of February, and that's there until, Mars is there until the 22nd to 23rd of March, depending on what country you live in. And this is going to give you more drive, more energy, more confidence to achieve this creative outlet. I mean, if you're into sports, you're going to have that energy and drive to achieve, you know, this sporting venture. And then we've got Venus, the planet of love, that enters the 5th house, again in the sign of Aquarius. So we've got 5 planets in the 5th house. This is a very, very rare occasion. And, you know, Libra's been going through some terrible times over the last few years, and this is something, Libra, you really need at the moment. And again, with that Venus entering the 5th house around the 16th of February, and that goes on until March the 11th. Again, this is going to bring this love relationship in. This you're going to have like really passionate moments with this person. You're going to feel this strong connection, but again, bear in mind they could be in another relationship. And then and then the 9th of February we've got a new moon. But the only problem is it's going to be square Uranus. And Uranus is going to be in the 8th house. So whatever this creative outlet is, with Uranus being in the 8th house, you might have to pay out money for this creative outlet. So it's going to restrict your finances a little bit. Right, so, and then we've got the full moon towards the end of the month, and that's going to be in the 12th house, this full moon, and it's in the sign of Virgo. That's around the 24th, 25th roughly, depending on what country you live in. And usually with this one, it's relating to endings. So if something no longer serves you anymore, you're going to end whatever's happening around you at that time. But it only lasts a couple of days, so it's not going to be too bad. Right, so that's what I'm getting with the astrology for February. Let's have a look at the oracle cards. This is from the universe, the oracle cards. Until death tear us apart, contracts, career, commitments. Memories, nostalgia. So I think with that, the contracts, career, commitments, the debt, that's to do with the Uranus in the 8th. Right, guarded, vulnerability. So I think you may be sort of nostalgic about a loss of a person in the past. So you could be sort of guarded with people emotionally because of that loss. Spirit guide assistance, so your ancestors and your spirit guides are helping you with this creative endeavour that's coming in. Let's have a look at the tarot. What does the universe need Libra to know? Got the 9 of Wands, Hierophant, Temperance. So I feel there's going to be a high level of commitment and opportunity, but you're going to have your wall up. You're not going to allow them to come in. So you're going to have this emotional wall, so you're not allowing this to develop. But they're waiting in the wings for you. They're not going anywhere until you've made your mind up. And I'm getting Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And they will feel you're the person for them, and then you just make a final decision if you want this higher level of commitment with this person. It could even be the love affair that develops into more. and then it looks as if you go for it. You go for this high level of commitment with this person. Well, that's what I'm picking up today, Libra. I'll see you in the next forecast. Take care. Bye for now.